Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up the homestand with the third of three between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Roenis Elias, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Rajai Davis makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Cleveland, center fielder Rajai Davis.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. They come in winners of two straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And that includes winning the first two in this series, so they've had it going lately. They look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2. Four pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
On to first, and there are two down. Jason Kipnis will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Grounded to third. There's Sandoval. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Cleveland nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Cliff Lee gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's still pitching effectively, even after all of these years. He's one of those guys that physically he doesn't still have the same attributes he did as a younger player. But what he's done, he's made up for it mentally. The way he approaches hitters, the way he goes after them. Still one of the better guys in all the games.
Into the seats, 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lee gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And he lays lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Eric, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year, so obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Well, if you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. When he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that's allowed out number 1. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, what's new? Big Papi is a guy everyone's excited to see. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over 550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
The 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Napoli, and they get 2 here to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Marlon Byrd will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
Into the windup and the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Juan Uribe will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month, as you see him there. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Drilled to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Mike Napoli will stand in, and he'll be treated to a nice ovation here as one of the members of the 2013 club that, of course, won a World Series title here at Fenway Park.
That is just so nice to see, and I think that will always be a pretty special memory around these parts.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. David Ortiz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And this is up and in, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not close. It's 2-0. Lee's ready. Here it is on 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Victor Martinez will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Venable, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, just another great swing right there, and he's had a few of them in this series. He gets a good pitch to hit, and he's right on it. And he drives this one off the wall for an easy double, and it might be time for them to let somebody else beat you for a change.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in now. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ballgame yesterday.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Came with a circle change, 2-0, but he can't make contact, 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
To 2-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the third. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Ramirez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, and there's one away.
Number 55, Roberto Perez.
Roberto Perez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Brock Holt will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Josh Rutledge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lee steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Mookie Betts will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first.
And you know, Matty, it was a really good at-bat he put together, too. He saw a lot of pitches, and that's exactly what you want from your leadoff guy.
And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll get a look at Will Venable leading off when we come back. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. There you see Will Venable now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Will Venable.
In there, strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Jason Kipnis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Right fielder.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rutledge scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. Xander Bogaerts is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, but getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ground ball left side. Uribe's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Hanley Ramirez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
David Ortiz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Lee looks in. 2-2 on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied 0-0. Juan Uribe heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And Uribe can't make contact that time. 2 strikes now. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. But you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Here's Mike Napoli now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Victor Martinez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48.
Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Number 25, center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses strike 2. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lee comes set. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Jose Ramirez makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. This is line to left and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Roberto Perez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Snap throw from the catcher. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting,
Rajay Davis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
up next for Cleveland, left fielder.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Rutledge. Throw in time and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Josh Rutledge will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Josh Rutledge.
He slaps that one away and the count will be 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Mookie Betts will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. On his way to pitch number 75. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Venables there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You do not want to get the middle of this order up with guys on base, so this is the hitter he needs right here, right now.
Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Hanley Ramirez will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up, and Jason Kipnis will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Joe Kelly will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Got him. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in now Juan Uribe. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Got him as it scored a caught stealing on a perfect throw from the catcher Martinez. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. David Ortiz stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Designated hitter, David Ortiz.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Victor Martinez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Pablo Sandoval will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bird is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Venable has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave one. We are still scoreless. Carlos Santana will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Carlos Santana.
Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Michael Brantley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Francisco Lindor will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ground ball right side. Rutledge is there on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Francisco Lindor will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Yan Gomes is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Brock Holt digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Bird is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Josh Rutledge ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Dustin Pedroia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Mookie Betts will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First offering on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Yeah, an incredible day for Betts, and I know the Fenway faithful won't forget that one anytime soon.
No way, and I think he's going to be a big part of this franchise for quite some time.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Well, now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Two-one, here it is. Hit hard to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to Dustin Pedroia will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Dustin Pedroia.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Rajai Davis will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Throw gets him. 2 down. Will Venable strides in, grounded out his last time through. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swinging a high chopper. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dan Otero will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Dan Otero.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Hit back up the middle. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Cody Allen comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Allen has the target. Here's the first pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Victor Martinez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Venable is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jason Kipnis digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Back to the mound and off his leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
Marlon Bird.
Now a swing and a ground ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Juan Uribe stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Possible go-ahead runs on first. One away. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready now, Carlos Santana. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play. Pablo Sandoval steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Allen's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A 1 pitch on its way. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brock Holt stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
And you'd think for as hot as this guy's been over the last few games, they might be treading carefully. They're coming right after him, and now they've got him in an 0-2 hole.
Venable is there to make the catch, and that means we. Yan Gomes comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
And he's working into his 5th inning out of the bullpen, so he's likely well beyond what was expected of him.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away.
Catcher, Roberto Perez.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked. Mookie Betts brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Popped high in the air. Kipnis coasts under it. One away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Hanley Ramirez will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Rajay Davis steps in to begin the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Will Venable comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Betts, and that is into the visitors' bullpen. A home run. It's a solo home run for Will Venable. Home run number 5 on the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. And there's ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Marlon Byrd steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there. Juan Uribe digs in now after lining out in his last try. Again to first. And he saw it coming that time, back in standing. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And another foul ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Line hard into left. Holt has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. David Ortiz will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher Victor Martinez. Allen sets. First pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to hold the lead. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here, so he's got to find something he can square up.
Scorched to third. Kipnis on to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chris Young will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Cliff Lee. Strike oppose, he's our top